praising those people. Who are those people from the people of the book? الذين يتبعون الرسول النبي الأمي الذي يجدونه مكتوبا عندهم في التوراة والإنجيل. The mercy of Allah is entitled, or those people will qualify to receive the mercy of Allah. Who are those from the people of the book? Those who follow Al-Rasul, the messenger, Al-Nabi, the prophet, Al-Ummi, the illiterate, الذي يجدونه مكتوبا عندهم, the one that they find his description written in their books, التوراة and الإنجيل. Ya akhi, the description of the companions of the prophets, of the prophet, were mentioned in their books. When the Sahaba went to the greater Syria, they used to meet him. هكذا وصفكم في التوراة. This is how you are were described for us in the Torah. محمد رسول الله والذين معه أشداء على الكفار رحماء بينهم تراهم سجدا ركعا يبتغون فضلا من الله ورضوانا سيماهم في وجوههم من أثر السجود ذلك مثلهم في التوراة. The companions, not the messenger, not Sayyidina Muhammad, his companions. But didn't the Christians in Jerusalem refuse to give the keys to Abu Ubaidah, and they insisted who must come and get it? Because it's in the book, in their books. But they hide it. They conceal it. يجدونه. He's written there. So this person tells him, listen, no one else is left. It's over. But now it's the time for a messenger who will migrate. Ya Allah. By the way, the Prophet ﷺ did not know the place where he's supposed to migrate to, but later on. Later on, he said, رأيت مكان هجرتكم في مكان بين لابتين أو حرتين. I was shown the place where we're supposed to migrate to. This is after Abyssinia and after the Ta'if and after all. Later on, this is a long time ago. It's already written in the Torah and in the Injil that the Prophet ﷺ will migrate from Mecca to Medina. And here is the description. He told him, listen, this is the time for a messenger who will come out from the offspring of Ismail alayhi salam, and he will migrate from his hometown to a city بين حرتين, between two, I think it's volcanic something. اللي هي الحجرة السوداء هذه. المدينة is between those two. And that is why the trench, by the way, was not dug, all the way circled. The trench was only dug what? In that area where there is opening. واحدة ذات نخل. The city is known by its palm trees. Here is the description of this prophet. Don't just follow anybody. Verify. لا يأكل الصدقة. He does not accept the sadaqah. He does not eat the sadaqah. And subhanallah, يعني معظم الأنبياء بهذه يا جماعة. Most of the prophets are like that. So for the people to not to think that they are doing this for, يعني one another would say this, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us sincerity. I would love one day just to do this for the sake of Allah, يعني not to be, because once there is dunya with it, is not good. It could spoil, and also it could turn you to compromise if you're not dealing with the fitness properly. So, but the prophets, by the way, they say قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ مَأَجْرًا. I'm not asking for a wage for doing this. And حتى their inheritance, حتى الميراث. If they leave money behind them, what happened to it? نحن معاشر الأنبياء لا نترك لا نورث دينارا ولا درهما. We do not all the things that they leave behind them, it goes to what? Sadaqah. Their children do not get anything. So that the people do not think, oh, he's collecting the money to leave it for what? To be pure. فهو لا يأكل الصدقة. ولكن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم before he, what is that? Who gave him that? صدقة or هدية? لا يأكل الصدقة. A gift, yes, accepts the gift. وبين كتفيه خاتم النبوة. And between his shoulders there is the stamp of prophethood. Sayyidina Salman, as soon as this man was died and buried, he right away looked for a way to get to that place. But he knew that it's in the peninsula, but he did not know where exactly. So he found a caravan going towards Mecca. He told them, خذوا بقراتي وغنيماتي. Take my cows and my sheep and please take me to where you're going. شوف الفتنة، ده فتنة. They took away his sheep and his cows and they sold him in slavery. Turned him into a slave. He became a slave. All of this in search for what, brothers? Truth. From the son of the Dahqan, was treated like, his father used to treat him like what? Little girl, golden. Don't go out, I'm afraid for you. To becoming a slave. But subhanallah, he ended up being sold to a Jewish person who lives in a place called Wadi al-Qura. Wadi al-Qura was closer to Medina than to Palestine. And when he arrived to that town, he saw some palm trees, but he did not see the mountains. He said, maybe this is the place. And that kind of relieved him. But look at the work of Allah now, subhanahu wa ta'ala. This man, Jewish person, had a relative from Bani Qurayza. Where is Bani Qurayza? In Medina. The Jews who live where? In Medina. And he came to visit him. He saw Salman, very polite, very nice person. He told him, sell him to me. Sold. He bought Salman and he took him to what? To Medina. Salman describes, by the way, his joy and happiness when he is walking into Medina, because he realized that this is the place. The two mountains are there, the Harratain are there, and those are the palm trees. Medina is like, but now the construction and al-Ma'mar is wiping away these beautiful. But in the old days you could tell the palm trees. He spent time there serving his master, a long time actually, some years. And one day he's on the top of a palm tree fixing something or doing something, and he hears that conversation between his owner and someone else from Bani Qurayza. This person tells his owner, may Allah curse Al-Aws wal-Khazraj. They are hanging around a man in Qiba that they are saying he is a prophet who migrated from Mecca. Salman was on the top of the palm tree. He says this, as soon as I heard this, I shaked, as a chill went through my spine. A dream came through. That's what I was searching for. That's, the truth. The truth. He said, I'm about to fall down. And I was so excited that I came down from the palm tree and asking who is this? Who is this? Who is that? Asking questions about the Prophet. His owner became angry and he hit him in the shoulder. And he told him, don't ask any questions, go about your business. Later on, Sayyidina Salman is to verify, yet, in spite of all these signs, he migrated to the city, the palm trees, but he still have to do what? Verify. He collected some grapes, and he went to the Prophet ﷺ when he was sitting with his companions in the first masjid, Masjid Quba. That's the first masjid, by the way, the Prophet built in his way to Medina. And he came, إِنِّي أَرَاكَ رَجُلًا صَالِحًا, I see you a righteous person, and I know you're poor, and your friends do not have whole a lot to eat, and I brought for you a sadaqah, please accept it from me. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam accepted it from him, but he did not eat of it. He given it to his companions. Salman went back and he said, هذه واحدة. This is one. A week or so later, he came back with some more dates. He found the Prophet ﷺ sitting in his masjid. And he said, I noticed last time you did not eat the sadaqah. This is a gift, a present. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam took it from him and he ate of it and shared the rest with his companions. Sayyidina Salman, this is what? 2. I mean, I would not wait for the 3rd, but he still wanted to what? Be careful, akhi. Don't get deceived by people. Allah ya jama'ah, this is a time of fitna. Rasul said that this ummah will split into 73 sects. Imagine Jannah has 73 doors. 73 doors that basically the people who are standing by the entrance to these doors, they tell you destination paradise. And all of them, by the way, they say destination paradise. Imagine 73 doors in front of you, and all these doors are saying Jannah, 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 Jannah. And there is very eloquent people sitting by the entrance. قال الله, قال رسول الله. اضحك. And there is only one door. كلهم في النار إلا واحد. One door only that will take you to Jannah. The 72 hellfire وبئس المصير. And all of them are saying Quran and Sunnah too. Just like that.